Good evening, this day, 10th of February 2020. Unannounced live broadcast. We are intensifying the agitation and the awareness for Nigeria breakup, for Nigeria disintegration and the freedom of Biafra. Welcome to my live broadcast this evening. Welcome to my live broadcast. The awareness continues. For those of you who are still believing, thank you, David Omi. I'm seeing you. Thank you, Edward Courage. Thank you, Cyprian Ifi. Thank you, Zulu, for joining me this evening. Chudi, thank you for joining me. Prince Chidi, thank you for joining me. Thank you, Obiageli, for watching. Thank you, Eze, for watching. We'll be waiting for 600 viewers and we hit it straight away for the breaking information this evening. Naimeka, thank you for joining me. Brown Okechukwu Noble, thank you for joining me this evening. Thank you, Onowu Emirates, for joining me. Anthony, thank you for joining me. You are welcome. Williams Aja, thank you for watching. We'll be waiting for 600 viewers. Osita Chukwemega, thank you for joining me. Nna Aguleri, thank you. Obago, thank you for joining me. Nwofia Ikechu Ifanyi Chukwu, thank you for joining me. This evening, we are intensifying this awareness, this media awareness and media war. The war that we did not fight in 1960. We are fighting it today. Everybody must be carried along. We will make sure that your eyes are open. We will make sure that your brains begin to work for you to understand the need that you must support Nigeria disintegration. For you as a Yoruba man, that you must begin to support the self-determination for Duduwa Republic. For you as a Biafra man, for you from the Middle Belt, you must begin to think towards Nigeria disintegration. We are letting you know that Nigeria has become irredeemable, and every day by day, the event is happening like we have been shouting and saying it. And since then, a lot of people have come back to their senses, but it is not enough. We are still on our way. By the time we get to the first quarter of this year, we will see how many Nigerians that are still talking one Nigeria and see when to start the real agitation for Nigeria disintegration, both from the House of Representatives, the Senate, and all the sectors of the government. We are waiting for 600 and we start. I will begin to break down this news to you for those of you who are still believing in these lies. This is 600 viewers. You are welcome to my live broadcast today, unannounced live broadcast, because the event that is happening in Nigeria now doesn't require that we will always be making announcement ahead of our live broadcast. So as the event happen, we will now come back to let you refresh your brain, to let you know what we have said in the past and what is happening today or what has happened today. So today, like as you all know, we will be pressing Nigeria government like remote, because when the Fulanis are in power, they are easily controlled by truth, like remote control. You remember yesterday when I was doing my live video, I have not only yesterday, but I have been mentioning about going to Sambisa forest to bomb Boko Haram. Why haven't Nigeria military, since they claim they are fighting Boko Haram, why are they not going to Sambisa forest with aircraft to start bombing them? What happened? Today, the military came and lied to Nigerians and lied to the world. They have started the propaganda, but we will be exposing them. As they start the propaganda, we will be exposing them. For those of you who still believe that there is still hope in Nigeria military, it is time you understand that you are living in full paradise. If you still believe that Nigeria military is fighting Boko Haram, you better wake up. You are living in full paradise. In big full paradise. Now, after we have made several videos reminding Nigeria military that if they are really fighting Boko Haram, including yesterday during my live video, I charged the Nigerian military, if they are fighting Boko Haram, they should go to Sambisa and start bombing Boko Haram. Today, they shamelessly followed that my remote controlled what I said in that video. They came to lie to Nigerians that Nigerian military air force conducted some bombardment and killed Boko Haram leaders in Sambisa forest. Can you imagine that? They came shamelessly to say they have hit Boko Haram hideout and they have killed Boko Haram leaders in Sambisa forest. What a lie. And then the military continue to tell you that that incident, the killing of this Boko Haram, happened on Saturday, which is just day before yesterday, that they killed Boko Haram. And they begin to tell you in the newspaper how they got intelligent reports. You should ask yourself a question. Do you have house in Sambisa forest? Is there any house in Sambisa forest? Because the military is telling you that they convert in a compound in Sambisa forest. And then the military bombarded that house. And they tell you also that other Boko Haram militants were hanging in other part of the compound. Where do you have house in Sambisa forest? This is the question I am posing to Nigeria lying military who think they can deceive everybody. But we will be following them bomber to bomber. As they are lying, we will be coming here to expose them. Nigerians should start asking military questions. If you bomb Boko Haram in Sambisa and you say they converged in a house, where in apartment or in building, where in compound where they were having meeting, intelligence came to you and you go there to bomb the target, the house. Not only that you bomb the house, you also say that the Boko Haram members were hanging in other houses near the place and you bombed them. Is there any house in Sambisa forest? I am asking Nigerian military. Is there anybody that built house in that Sambisa forest? Because if there is a house, then Nigerians need to know. Nigerians need to know that there are houses now in Sambisa forest. Because as far as we are concerned, as far as we know, from the information we have seen about Sambisa forest, there is no house. It is called forest. I don't know when people begin to build house in forest. They call it Sambisa forest. So did Hausa and Fulani people start, when did they start building house in Sambisa forest? That now Boko Haram is converging in a house in Sambisa forest and military aircraft go there and bomb them and killed 4 of the head of Boko Haram. That is the lie. And that is because of the remote we are pressing. We are pressing the remote and Nigerian military shamelessly, unintelligently following the remote of our broadcast. They came out immediately to announce that they bombed Boko Haram. And as they announced that they have bombed Boko Haram now attacked and abducted women, children, and all people traveling in Borno State. They abducted them and they killed about 30 people. You people have seen it in the news. This is the Boko Haram they claim to have bombed the previous day in Sambisa forest. They came to lie that they conducted a raid that killed Boko Haram. How did the military know that? That is number one question is, do you have houses in Sambisa? If there are houses in Sambisa, they should come to tell us that there are houses in Sambisa now, and Boko Haram are using those houses to conduct meeting and converge and have their own security meeting. Number two question, how can you bomb Boko Haram in Saturday? The previous day you are bombing Boko Haram, and today Boko Haram already is attacking and killing people in their numbers. That is a question. That is a question we are asking the military. Why will they be lying to Nigerians and to international community. Why would Nigerian military be lying? They claim they have killed Boko Haram, that they bombarded Boko Haram on Saturday and they killed their leaders. And then on Sunday, Boko Haram striked and killed, maimed, abducted numbers of children in Nigeria. Haven't this military failed? Is this not telling you something that you can no longer trust Nigerian military? In fact, I don't know whether anybody in Nigeria still trusts the Nigerian military, but we will continue to say it the way it is. They come to you to tell you that they have bombarded Boko Haram hideout, and they say in compound, where they are hiding and having meeting in the house in Sambisa Forest. And I don't know when they begin to build house in Sambisa Forest. We all have seen pictures of Sambisa Forest. So we did not know that Hausa people, Fulani people can actually build house in Sambisa Forest. The Nigerian military should come and begin to tell us what kind of which part of Sambisa Forest have a house where Boko Haram is converging and having a meeting. Only because we are shouting that in Sambisa Forest, not in Nigeria, they should go there and start bombing Boko Haram if they are serious. They came out with these lies that they have bombarded Sambisa Forest and killed Boko Haram members. But today, as I'm talking to you, you all have heard the news. Not only that, they even tried to cover the number of victims of this Boko Haram attack, the latest one. If you check Daily Post is reporting 9 people. They lied. That was a lie. The number of people killed are over 30. Over 30 people killed by Boko Haram. And then, where were the Nigerian military during this attack? Where were the Nigerian military who are supposed to be protecting people in the northeast? Where we are there? They were nowhere to be found because the commanders in Nigeria army will give order for them not to go near or close to where Boko Haram is attacking. But after the attack, they will now mobilize soldiers. Soldiers who were sent to northeast to fight. Their job is nothing but to fight Boko Haram. They are not doing anything in the northeast. Only job they have to do is to fight Boko Haram. But when Boko Haram come to attack, like this, you will not see the military. But they have 1,000 soldiers, or more than 1,000 soldiers in Abia State. In Nnamdi Kano's village, soldiers are everywhere, waiting for when they will start slaughtering IPOB members, waiting for when they will start slaughtering and shooting Biafrans. And today, Boko Haram is on rampage in the northeast of Nigeria, and Nigerian military is nowhere to be found. They came with their propaganda to tell you they conducted airstrike. Airstrike where? Show us picture of the airstrike you conducted in Sambisa Forest. You cannot do that. Military, when you conduct an airstrike, since you have killed the Boko Haram members, do you also have the soldiers on the ground to actually go to your target where you have killed these Boko Haram members, to go and take pictures and take the dead bodies of these Boko Haram members that you have killed? You cannot do that. You were flying up. They started showing us helicopter that is flying. You deceive Nigeria. You have started your propaganda. But remember, those who live by propaganda shall die by propaganda. As you have given Nigeria and international community enough propaganda on the war against Boko Haram, today Boko Haram is killing all of you in your numbers. Today Boko Haram have re-strategized and they have the best weapon more than you, and that is why they are killing, ambushing Nigerian military, abducting people like never before. Because the war you have been fighting with propaganda. You come online, you come to mainstream media to begin to lie that you are killing Boko Haram. You have lied again, and Boko Haram continue to prove you people wrong that you have not killed any. How can you kill Boko Haram on Saturday and they are coming again to attack to the extent of killing 30 people on the spot? And not only that, to the extent that they abducted women and men and the children. Like they took them live. And you, as a military, who are supposed to protect these people, who are supposed to fight against Boko Haram, you are not fighting against Boko Haram. You come to use propaganda. Propaganda. And the whole Nigeria, the international community, the world is seeing it. But why have I come here this evening to give you live broadcast unannounced? It is for those of you who are still commenting under this my live video, saying Nigeria shall be well. Nigeria shall be well. Your name is either Muhammad or Abdullahi. Nobody, no normal person with his right senses will see what is going on today and still come when you see that we are talking about the death of people, the killings of people, children, women. You will still come under this live broadcast and start commenting, Nigeria shall be well. It shall be well with Nigeria. It shall be good with Nigeria. Because they have not remembered you. Because they have not remembered you. Because it has not gotten to the point of you being abducted. Of course, most of them commenting that kind of thing will not even be abducted because they are Boko Haram members. Most of these people you see coming on this my page with the name Abdullahi, with the name whatever, they are Boko Haram members. Because how can you not be Boko Haram member? And when you see us, when you are hearing us talking against the killing by Boko Haram, instead of you to condemn the Boko Haram killing first, you should first of all condemn that Boko Haram is killing human beings, killing innocent Nigeria. You will never see them condemning Boko Haram killing. Rather, they will begin to tell you about one Nigeria. That is how to know who is Boko Haram apologist. That is how to know who is supporting Boko Haram. So most of these people you see on this page are Boko Haram members. They are very comfortable with Islamic State. They are very comfortable with the agenda of Boko Haram. And that is why you can never see them condemning the attack of Boko Haram, the killings of Boko Haram. You can never see them condemning it. Now, we are not talking anything other than the killings of Boko Haram, the killings of Nigeria, innocent people, but you will not see them talk about it. What they will do is they will come here to comment, God bless Nigeria. What is God blessing Nigeria for? When people are being killed on daily basis, what is God blessing Nigeria for? When the military who you think that are protecting you are all Boko Haram members. What is God blessing Nigeria for? When the Brutai that you have seen the video are shared to expose his lies, when Brutai have recruited these people who are Boko Haram members into Nigeria military, and today they are conducting this attack, and they are making sure that they will attack when military are not there. Including the generals that are now Boko Haram apologists, they will give order for military, at least those who are ready to fight later. They will give them order not to go and fight Boko Haram. And when Boko Haram have finished killing people, they will not ask them to go. You see? So when you see them commenting, you know that they are Boko Haram. There is no normal human being. No normal human being will see where a fellow human being is being killed. Instead of you to begin to discuss how this thing can stop, you cannot discuss that. The next thing they will do is to jump and tell you, God bless Nigeria. Why would God be blessing Nigeria? It means that you are well comfortable with the killing. It means that you are very, very comfortable with the killings. That is why you cannot talk, you cannot condemn it. The next thing you do is to come and say, God bless Nigeria. And of course, people will begin to attack the person and all that. But attacking the person will not change anything because that is ideology. And the mind of these people you see commenting that their name is Abdullahi and Muhammad. That same ideology is the ideology of the same of these Boko Haram members who they claim that they have repented. The repentance Boko Haram members who the Nigerian military have employed, recruited, and have ingested them into the society, they all have this kind of behavior, the same behavior with these people who will come here to comment. Instead of attacking Boko Haram, condemning the killing, they will not condemn that killing. They will tell you, one Nigeria, God bless Nigeria. Because they are waiting to overrun the whole Nigeria and Nigeria become Islamic State, and they are comfortable with that. Now, what is going to be the solution to this whole thing? That is what everybody should be discussing. How will this whole killings every day, when is it going to end? How do we end this killing? How do we end this killing? I have said it severally. There is no other solution to this killing than Nigeria disintegration. Yoruba people should realize that there is no other solution to the killing of Boko Haram other than Nigeria disintegration. The Biafra people should understand that there is no other solution to the killing in Nigeria by Boko Haram other than Nigeria disintegration. The Middle Belt should understand that there is no any solution because this killing is coming to Middle Belt. I told you people this January that this February and this first quarter of this year will be very, very interesting. And people don't believe me. Some people believe, some people don't. Some people tell me I should not be specific. I am talking based on an intelligent report, based on authentic intelligent reports. This attack by Boko Haram yesterday, we have the intelligent report. We have the intelligent report that Boko Haram, they are going to attack. We didn't come publicly to say it. Because the military will never believe. The military, the one we have said before, the day when they killed people in Jos, as they were killing people, the minute they were killing people, we came online and informed Nigerians and informed military and informed the world that as we speak, they are killing people in Jos. But did you see anybody going there to go and stop this Fulani from killing people in Jos? They didn't stop them. But we warned them that they are going to be killing in Jos. And when the killing started, we raised the alarm online in social media that killing is going on now. Did you see any intelligence from Nigeria security to go to Jos and prevent the killing? They didn't do that. And that is why we did not announce this Boko Haram killing, because even the one they are going to attack, we have the intelligence report. The yet to be attacked, the yet thing they are yet to do, we have the report. And we are not in Nigeria. And the military in Nigeria knows about it. The Nigerian military knows about it. But they can never prevent this attack. They can never prevent this killing because the top of Nigeria military, the top of the government is sponsoring Boko Haram. The top of the government have employed Boko Haram. They employ these killings. They are looking for Islamic State. They are looking for Islamization of Nigeria and Fulanization of Nigeria. So Boko Haram is doing the job they have employed them to do. And that is why whenever the killing starts, they will not stop the killing until after they have finished killing. You will begin to hear the news online. You will begin to hear the news everywhere. And military will come to tell you they are on top of the game. On top of which game? On top of which game? On top of which game? Which game are you on top of? On top of which game? And the lies continues. Every day they will come and lie to Nigerians. They will come and lie to Nigerians that they are on top of the game. How can you be on top of the game? How can you be on top of the game when people are being killed and abducted in your own territory and you claim that you are winning the war against Boko Haram. Of course, today you have come to accept that there is upsurge in Boko Haram attacks. Yes, there is an upsurge in Boko Haram attack, and you know why there has been upsurge in Boko Haram attack, because you have sponsored them, you have given them arms, you have employed them, you have recruited them into Nigerian military, and they are working and doing your bid. And today, you have lost control. Of course, you don't lose control, because if you are genuine, if Burutai is genuine, if the presidency of Nigeria is genuine, if all the security architecture apparatus in Nigeria, the security chief, if they are all genuine, it will be different. We will say they are losing the war. But this time around, it is not, they are not losing the war. They are winning the war. They are winning the war because they employ Boko Haram to carry this thing on their behalf. You hear one military chief was telling the channels the other day that they said the Boko Haram could not deliver. So the military have come to deliver that thing that Boko Haram cannot deliver. So what is the military? What tax did military give to Boko Haram that they could not deliver? Nigeria should call that man, that general. Nigeria should call that general and question him. What did he mean by Boko Haram could not deliver? He should come and explain to Nigerians what did he mean by that Boko Haram could not deliver, but there the military would deliver. What did that man mean? Because Nigerians are so careless. They don't care. There is too much I don't care in Nigeria life. There is too much I don't care. Nobody care. Everything is comedy. Whenever you see somebody doing something that is questionable, you people will use it to do comedy and everybody is laughing. Nobody is asking questions from that general. What did you mean by that Boko Haram could not deliver and now the military want to deliver? What did that man mean by that? Nigeria should be asking that question. He is the same man who said that a Boko Haram member can become the president of Nigeria, and a Boko Haram member can aspire into any position if they drop their arm. Do you see that? The same general. And nobody is asking that question. You cannot see any journalist in Nigeria asking question. Explain what you mean by that the Boko Haram could not deliver. Nobody. The man, even after saying that thing in camera, they think that I have deleted the whole video. He came to deny saying it. That is to show how corrupt and how wicked these people are. Something that you said in public, in front of camera. You said it in front of camera. You came to deny it. That you didn't, that they misquote you. What is misquoting in where you open your mouth to say Boko Haram can become president? How can somebody misquote you? He came to deny it, but he didn't know that some of us have saved the video. The video is intact. The same thing they did to the Kano State, is it Kano State or Sokoto? Kano State governor. He was caught on video taking dollars into his pocket. What did the Fulani, the main terrorist in Aso Rock, say? He said he do not know the level of technology. How can you know the level of technology used as a Dundee Fulani? How can you know the level of technology used when you are a Fulani Mumu man? You call yourself a president, you don't even know anything, you are asking, you do not know the level of technology used. How can you know the level of the technology used? When you can, how many of Nigerians who is supporting you, these people who are business mogul, who supported the election of this APC, how many of them will allow this president to manage their businesses? None of them. None of them will allow this president to manage their businesses, but they allow him to manage Nigeria out of greed. Out of greed. And most of them didn't even know because their own calculation is how to make money from his government. They didn't know that they are going to be victims. All of them that have supported this government has become victim today. Even the Tinubu you see today is a victim. Even Tinubu is a victim. If you think that Tinubu is not a victim, why is he not talking? Why is Tinubu not talking today? Have you when last did you hear Tinubu talk? He is also a victim. He has become a victim, and now he is so in a very tight corner. He don't know where to start to talk, because he see Yoruba is being overrun. The own presidency that he is eyeing is also no-go area. So he is also a victim. Everybody is suffering because these people have the agenda of Fulanizing Nigeria, and not everybody is comfortable with it. That is the fact. And there is nothing they can do, because you entrusted the power to this man, and we are telling you, we the Igbos, we are telling you that we know this man more than all of you. But because the truth, we are coming from Igbos, just like I am telling you the truth now, just like I am telling you what is going to happen tomorrow, and most of you will not believe it because it is coming from an Igbo man. Most of you will not believe what I am saying because Igbo man is telling you. Most of you will not believe what I am saying because it is coming from a Biafra agitator. And that is the same thing we have told you people since 2015. None of you listened because you believe it. Why must it come from the Igbos? Why must it come from the Igbo man? Why must it be Igbo man telling you that Buhari and this man and this presidency is bad? Because we don't condone evil. Every Igbo man, it is in our blood. We don't condone evil. Even though you see that they say Igbo people are committing crime, that crime is everywhere. And Igbo people know the kind of crime they commit. But one thing we will assure them is that Biafra will be free of crime. We will not condone crime in Biafra land. And it is not by dictatorship. It is going to be on technology base and government policy. If you have a good policy, first of all, start from database. You create a database for all the people in your country in Biafra land. And educate people on the importance of database. You create your database. Make sure that if somebody is giving birth today in Biafra land, the person is registered. If anybody commits crime in Biafra land, you can't escape. Not like in this Nigeria now, you don't have any database, you don't know who is Nigeria, you don't know who is from Chad, you don't know who is a Cameroonian, you don't know who is Ghanaian, you don't know who is anybody in Nigeria. Everybody is claiming Nigeria, including terrorists, including kidnappers, including those who are from Chad. Everybody is claiming Nigeria, and not only that they come on their own to claim Nigeria, but the leader, who is the president, is going to invite criminals into Nigeria. Come to Nigeria, all you Fulanis, all you jihadists, visa free. And then people are rushing. They are coming, they close the border in the south, and they open the border in the north, and these jihadists are coming into Nigeria, queuing in immigration office to register themselves as Nigeria. You don't see that in Biafra land. We will have database. We will create database for every Biafran. You will see the census in Biafra will be authentic census. We know the number of people living in Biafra, not like in Nigeria. In Nigeria, you don't know how many people that are in Nigeria today. Everything is lie. Everything about census in Nigeria is lie. They tell you Nigeria is 200 million people. It is a lie. Nobody is sure of the number of population, number of human beings in Nigeria today. Everything is fraud in Nigeria. Fraud is Nigeria. Population of Nigeria is fraud. Number of people in the north is fraud. Number of everybody coming in is fraud. Everything from beginning to the end of Nigeria is fraud. And on that fraud, the foundation of Nigeria is laid. So we will start by first of all correcting the fraud of Nigeria, which is having a database, computerized database and fingerprint. So the issue of crime, that Igbo will commit crime or commit crime, how do you now prefer those of you who commit petty crimes to this terrorism that is going on today? And then these people from the north, these Fulanis, they will come to tell you Igbos are committing drug crime, Igbos are committing internet fraud, Yahoo, Igbos are committing this. It is because of the system of Nigeria that encourage fraud. Who is in Abuja today that is not fraudulent? Who is now serving in Senate today that is not living on fraud? Is it the president that is not fraudulent? Is it the CGN of Nigeria that is not fraudulent? Is it the Attorney General of Nigeria that is not fraudulent? Is it the chief security officers in Nigeria that are not fraudulent? What are you talking about? You say people are doing Yahoo. Is Yahoo not in Aso Rock? When you see Ojus Okalo being in prison today, he was a politician. Is he not fraud? When you see the people that are being jailed, Ganduje, who is still a governor, is he not doing fraud? When you see the one that embezzled the money of a retired police or police pension, is he not fraud? The president, the late General Abacha, did the biggest Yahoo in Nigeria. Today, they are still returning his money to Nigeria. Is it not fraud? The same Buhari you voted to be president of Nigeria today, is he not fraud? He came to tell you he served on, he was the PTA, he was the petroleum minister under Abacha. He committed fraud. He came to tell you that Abacha did not steal. Abacha stole Nigeria to dry. And today, Abacha's money is still being repatriated from international community, from America, from Switzerland. Is that not fraud? Has any Igbo man embezzled Nigerian money like Abacha and the rest of them? Is that not fraud? When you see the head of EFCC, who have collected money, recovered the loot in billions, in pounds, in dollars, in nairas, have he come to declare how much he collected? He did not do that, and he will not do that. That is Yahoo. That is government 419. That is a criminal. That is a looter. He is embezzling the money. The one that is calling, they call Amechi. Have River people not accused him of embezzling the money and sponsoring the election of APC? Is he not 419? Is he not Yahoo? The Fashola that embezzled Lagos State money, have you arrested him today? Is he not 419? What is more Yahoo than these people? So you come online and say Igbo people are doing Yahoo. It is the government of Nigeria that encourages it. It is the government of Nigeria that are teaching them. When you approve, if a senator can embezzle money meant for constituency project, who is ordinary Nigeria, that they cannot commit the crime? Because they are encouraging it. And in Biafra land, we will not encourage crime. We will not encourage Yahoo. Everybody will be employed. The government policy will make sure it benefits every Biafran. In fact, people will be, instead of people traveling out of the country from Biafra, they will be coming back to Biafra land. That is the fact. People will not run away from Biafra land like they are running away from Nigeria. Everybody is running away. All of us ran away. Including myself. Everybody is running away from Nigeria because Nigeria is a very bad country. Everybody is running away. People are selling their property to escape. People are dying on the way in Libya, in Sahara Desert. They are escaping Nigeria because Nigeria is an irredeemable country. Nigeria is a criminal country. Nigeria is a terrorist country. Nigeria has become number 3 terrorist country in the world. And anytime we talk, you don't even know how bad Nigeria has become. You are saying, one Nigeria. You don't know how bad Nigeria has become. And as Nigeria is becoming bad, it is affecting you as a human being. It is affecting you as a human being. You don't have electricity. You don't have hospital. You don't have any social benefit. You don't have infrastructure. You don't have social amenity. You don't have nothing. You don't have school. And every time you say one Nigeria, one Nigeria, one Nigeria. What have one Nigeria done to you? What have one Nigeria done to you? Have one Nigeria secured you? Have one Nigeria protected you from kidnappers? Have one Nigeria protected you against herdsmen? Have one Nigeria protected you and give you a good education? That you cannot get a good education in Nigeria. Look at all the politicians. All their children are abroad studying. And you that are shouting, even their children are not proud of Nigeria. They will spend all their life in abroad studying. Immediately they finish, they will now come back to Nigeria and you have job waiting for them. Most of them don't even have second-class degree. Most of them don't even have any. They graduated with the lowest degree you can see, and they will come and get job. And you will be there carrying bag every day. You are searching for job. If we talk, you say, go and get a job. If I am shouting the way I am shouting now, some of you will come to, I have said this thing before, some of you will say, go and get something reasonable doing. I am comfortable. If I want, I will forget Nigeria, I will forget Biafra. But no, it is people that fought where I am living today. People fought for independence of the country, and I cannot fold my hand. It is time somebody take the responsibility and fight for their own people. And that is what we are doing now. So most of you who think you should go and get a job, who tell you we are jobless? Who tell you we are jobless? Who tell you that we don't have job? Everybody who is shouting for Biafra have a job. In Europe, we don't stay idle. You work, some people are working 16 hours, some people are working 12 hours, some even work 24 hours some days. Nobody is idle in Europe. If you stay idle in Europe, you will go bankrupt, you will die, you will even go back to Africa. So you come and start talking rubbish, go and get a job, go and get this. Who tell you we are jobless? Some of these people shouting Biafra have businesses, control companies, if you don't know that. We are coming to fight to make sure that we have a country we can be proud of. Not like when you are traveling, most of you that even sell your property to travel abroad, you will buy something to cover your passport. Shamefully. You will go to, if you doubt what I am saying now, go to Murtala Mohammed Airport tomorrow to observe what I am saying. You will see people leaving Nigeria, they are covering their passport with red cover. Because they don't want people to see that they have Nigeria passport. And these are the kind of people that will tell you, if you talk Nigeria disintegration, they will say, Nigeria must be one. We will pray to God, Nigeria will be better. It is just bad leader. Very soon, when are you going to get good leader if you cannot be proud of a green passport? But each time you are traveling to London, each time you are traveling to even Ghana, each time you are traveling to South Africa, you will have your passport covered with something. You are ashamed to bring out the passport. Even when they tell you to bring passport, you will cover it and look around whether somebody is seeing you to know you have Nigeria passport. Shame! But every time we talk, you come online and begin to talk rubbish. So, nobody is jobless in Europe. If you see anybody shouting Biafra, nobody is jobless. We are investing our time to let you know what you should know, to let you know why you cannot be proud of Nigeria anymore, to let you know why you must support Nigeria disintegration for your own good. For your own good. Today, this bullet that is flying in Nigeria, if police did not kill you, kidnapper will kill you. If kidnapper did not kill you, armed robber will kill you. It is not touching us. It is you that is there. It is you. Every day you go out of in Nigeria from your house to your business or to anywhere, for those of you who have business, you are just going and coming back for God, because of God's grace. It is not because you are protected. Because you can sit on your own, the trailer will come and hit you. You can sit on your own, the police bullet will come and hit you. You can sit on your own, armed robber will come and hit you. You can sit on your own, anything can happen to you in Nigeria. And it is not supposed to be so. If Nigeria is a country to be proud of, you will stay any place you are, no bullet will hit you. And even if somebody's hit, even if bullet come to hit you, it will be handled like in a sane country. It will be handled that they value human being. But when bullet hit you in Nigeria, the policeman will take the gun and run away. And that is the end. And people will see you lying down by the roadside and they will walk and pass you. That is how that is how rotten Nigeria is. They don't value human life. In Biafra, we are going to value human. We will teach, not automatically, if you Biafra, you will value human life. You will value human life in Biafra land for the fact that we are getting Biafra. Even the day Biafra will be declared as a nation, everything inside you will turn upside down. Because Nigeria is like you have been hypnotized to behave like animal. You have been hypnotized to behave like Nigeria. Because Nigeria is upside down. Nigeria is not straight. Nigeria is not a country. As if you just that you are a Nigerian, you are already a very stupid person. Now, I'm sorry to use that word, but that is the way it is. And that is what we want to go out from. We cannot continue to be in this country that is a mockery of the world. We cannot continue to be part of this country that Fulanis have spoiled. They have ruled this Nigeria from independence to date. It is upside down. Anytime somebody from Yoruba come to power and try to put Nigeria to the right path, the Fulanis will come back after 4 years or after 8 years to take us back to square one. Anytime another ethnic group comes to power as a Nigeria president and the person is trying to fix Nigeria, to put Nigeria in the right path, Fulani will come from nowhere. And then immediately they get the power, they will take us back to 50 years. And this is what has been happening. Now, most of those who were shouting for this APC and Buhari in 2015, where are they today? Everybody who supported this man in 2015, where are they today? Will they compare what is happening, the Nigeria of today, to that of 2015? You can't compare them. The Fulani have come now. The Fulani is executive. The three arms of government is controlled by Fulani. And look at where Nigeria is today. And of course, we Biafra will like it that way because that is the only way to wake the people of Biafra and even to Oduduwa Republic. Everybody is waking up because it is uncomparable. You know that Nigeria can never be redeemed again. And not only that, these Fulanis are coming to lead Nigeria to innovation or innovative country. No, they are coming. Their target is to conquer Nigeria, is to take your land, grab our natural resources. That is their target. Today, they have, by proxy, they are in control. They are in control already. Because as I'm talking to you today, a Fulani man is the Minister of Petroleum. Fulani man is controlling the Ajib. Fulani man is controlling everything oil in Niger Delta in Biafra land. So what are we talking about? The only thing that is missing now is that they succeed in Ruga, or they see how to import all Fulani from the West Africa to Biafra land to start. That is the only thing that is missing. So they are already controlling our resources by proxy. You see that? You are only answering, you own oil in your mouth. You don't have any authority over the oil. You don't have anything, you don't have oil well. You are not in oil business. The only thing you do is to pick from the remnants of Fulanis and you are shouting you are from Niger Delta. You don't have control over your natural resources. Nobody from Niger Delta is, at least, if you people should learn from other oil producing countries. You don't have, your own Niger Delta is the most wretched area, it is the most wretched region in the whole Nigeria. Even my village is better than Niger Delta. My village is better than Niger Delta. Niger Delta, they live on swamp. And that is where oil is coming from. And today, when we talk about you having independence, to be able to control and build and develop your land, you will be saying you rather stay with Fulani. Igbos are dominance. Igbos are dominating you. Who are dominating you now? The terrorists are dominating you. The Fulanis are dominating you. What have you benefited from Fulanis? You have not benefited anything. And look, by the time we are turning our back on you people, we will turn our back for good. Because Igbo speaking, like I have said yesterday, Igbo speaking state is enough to become country. You cannot continue to draw us backward. If you like to stay with Fulani, you can stay with Fulanis comfortably. But we have oil, I have said it before, and a lot of Biafra agitators have said it. We are not looking to get your oil. We are not interested in Niger Delta oil. Igbo speaking states have oil. Igbo speaking states have other natural resources that are yet nobody have tapped them. So we are not interested in your oil. We are only interested in peace. We are only interested in independence. We are only interested in controlling every little thing that we have. We are only interested in governing our people the way we want. Because we have a different culture, we have a different understanding, we have different reasoning. We are not like nomadic Fulani who are all done this. They are all done this. They don't understand anything. If you ask CGN today, he cannot explain what is his duty as a CGN of Nigeria. This CGN, if you ask him, what is your role as a CGN? He don't know. If you ask Malami today, what is your role as Attorney General of Nigeria? He don't know. If he know, why will Nigeria now constitute a committee to study the traveling ban of America? Because it should be part of Malami's job as Attorney General of the Federation. He is the person to advise Nigeria on their legal matters. So is banning Nigeria now by America not legal matters? It is under Malami's work. If America ban Nigeria from traveling to America or whatever on any visa policies, it is Malami that advises Nigeria on legal matters. And this is legal matter. So why will Nigeria now constitute committee to study the traveling ban by Trump administration? And Malami is there. You see, that is how Fulani done this, they behave. They don't know their job. They don't know what they appointed them to do. And you have the Attorney General of the Federation. Now, Germany have given a new visa regulation on Nigeria. A new visa rule on Nigeria, Germany. So every country is following the path of America. Now there is a new visa regulation only on Nigerians. And because Germany is probably not the interest nation to them, where these people, the criminals in Aso Rock, have their properties or that. Because otherwise, they should have constituted another committee to review what kind of visa regulation or new law did Germany have. How is it going to affect them, the criminals in government? Maybe they will not do that, or maybe they have done that, because not everything in Nigeria know. But if Nigeria is a country that these Fulanis knows their work, why will you have an Attorney General of the Federation and then you go and constitute committee? Because the Attorney General of the Federation, which is Malami, cannot even understand the wording of that decision by a Trump administration. If you doubt me, let Channel TV now invite him and interview him on what he has found out so far about this about this traveling ban by America. He cannot answer anything because the wording of this decision by Trump administration, Malami cannot read it. And he is Attorney General. If Nigeria doubt me, you people start a campaign. Even if you start a campaign and he go to study it, he will never answer any single question on this traveling ban by America. He will never answer any question straight or understand the question. If Nigeria doubts me, you people start a hashtag calling on channel television to invite Malami and interview him and ask him question about the traveling ban imposed by America. Let us see how he will answer question. He will not answer any question, and that is why Nigeria is going down. And if you think that tomorrow another Malami is not going to come, you are lying. So the earlier you realize that the disintegration of Nigeria will bring to an end to all this rubbish, the better for you. And whether you are corrupt and you are afraid that if you start to talk Nigeria disintegration, they will come for you, it is better you talk and let them come for you than keeping quiet and die in silence. Because if you talk, they are going to kill you or they are going to come for you, they will come for you. And if you don't talk, they will still come for you at the end of the day, because they know that they can never trust you if you are not from the north. They will never trust you. That is the reason why you cannot see anybody today from the Yoruba in anywhere. Everywhere is blocked by Fulani. And they will never trust you, Yorubas. They will never trust you, Igbos. And we don't trust them. If you try to claim that you trust them, you are deceiving yourself. We don't trust them and we can never trust them. They don't trust us and they can never trust us. We don't even want them to trust us. But the point is that we are totally different tribe. We are totally different country. We are totally different people. We don't have anything in common. We don't have anything in common. They will tell you, oh, look at Lai Mohammed. Lai Mohammed is advocating for $500 million for NTA. For NTA, that they want to start competing with CNN. How many of you have watched NTA for the last 3 months? How many of you? How many of you Nigerians have listened to news from NTA? How many of you Nigerians even believe whatever the NTA tells you? You can't believe them. But because somebody from NTA is now pushing him. Because it is time to loot Nigeria dry, because they know Nigeria is disintegrating. So everybody is looting money. Everybody is taking loan. They are taking loan. This government have taken loan that Nigeria cannot pay. And because they know that the person in Aso Rock is a Dundee, like I've always called them, he's a Dundee. He don't even know how much Nigeria is owing today. He don't know how much he have approved. He don't know nothing that is going on in Nigeria. And they are using the opportunity to get to enrich themselves, which is the reason why you see every governor is borrowing. If you doubt what I'm saying, check how many governors have borrowed last year to now, and how many sectors of the economy, how many ministers are borrowing, and how much have they borrowed till this year. You will see what I'm saying. And what have they done with the money? You can imagine 500 million to NTA. What are they going to buy with 500 million? What are they going to do with 500 million? How are they going to... When Nigeria don't have electricity, you don't have 24-hour electricity, you want to compete with CNN. When in NTA office, the light will go off, you want to compete with CNN. Or do you want to start powering generator that in the premises of the NTA alone? You see? And you don't have... the road in Nigeria is bad. Everywhere nothing is working. You want to compete with CNN and everybody is borrowing money. Now they tell you, Malami, I was listening to Malami, the Attorney General of the Federation. Okay, you can imagine where Attorney General of the Federation is giving you an explanation, what they have done with recovered loot from Abacha. That is what he will explain to you very well. He was explaining to Channel TV how the Abacha money was used for Empower. How can Attorney General of the Federation will be the person now to explain what they have done with the money that was recovered from Abacha? Is it the work of an Attorney General of Federation to give account of what they did with a recovered loot from Abacha? Is he the finance minister? Is he the finance minister? He cannot explain ordinary thing. Why was Nigeria banned? Why did Trump place a traveling ban on Nigeria? He cannot explain that. But he is explaining to you that they have used Abacha loot to fund Empower. Because he have collected his own share. So he will know more about the loot, about the recovered, about the repatriated loot from Abacha. He will know and give account of that because he has collected his own share. Otherwise, Why would Attorney General of Federation be giving account on recovered loot? Is it his job? It is not his job. And like I have said, his job is to advise Nigeria on legal issues. His job is not to advise on money. He is not a finance minister. He has nothing to do with EFCC. His job is to advise Nigeria on legal issues. Why will he be giving account of what Nigeria did with Abacha loot? Because he has collected his share, and this thing they don't even know when they are messing up. They don't know, but we are watching them with one eye. And any day the time comes for us to expose them, we will begin to expose them. Just like I just mentioned this now. Of course, he will watch this video and listen and begin to make amendment, because it is not his job. But he was telling Channel TV and was even bold to but when you ask him now, his own field, when you ask him issue of legal issues concerning Nigeria, he cannot answer you. He don't know what is treasonable offense. He was telling Channel, as far as I'm concerned, a treasonable offense is treasonable offense. So what constitutes treasonable offense in Nigeria? What constitutes treasonable offense? That Attorney General don't know. But he can explain very well that they have used Abacha loot to fund Empower. And today, I don't know how many people that are collecting the Empower. And now that is why America, I said it before. People were sharing the video of how Onyema, how the foreign minister or whatever, Onyema, is seen with American Secretary of State. And they are giving speech. And nobody knows that. And if you watch that video, you will see where the Secretary of State was making mockery of them. He said, welcome with that you came with this large delegate. He mentioned that large delegate twice. And of course, Onyema, being an Igbo man who is very brainy, he quickly understood, and when it was time for him to give his own speech, he mentioned also that is why we came with this large delegate, because he know why that man was mentioning that large delegate. And as they came there with large delegate, what did they do? They signed agreement and instructed Nigeria them what to do with Abacha loot. That is how bad it has become. I have said it before in one of my live broadcasts. And Nigerians were jumping, Abacha loot is coming, Abacha loot is coming. Abacha loot is coming, they are angry, Nigerians are angry. The people who went there to collect Abacha loot, that is why they have a large delegate. They think it is going to be business as usual. They will collect the money and share it among themselves. But they were forced to sign agreement that money must be invested in a project supervised by America before the money can be repatriated to Nigeria. And you come online and start jumping. You don't know that nobody trusts you anymore, including those who have killed their integrity by joining this government. All of you will pay the price when the time comes. And Nigeria is not a country where people will resign from their impunity. You cannot see anybody resigning. Nobody will resign. All of them will want to die in their position. They don't want to resign even when they see that they have messed up, when they see that their integrity is at stake, they will not resign. Until even if you protest, they will not resign. Including those who have studied abroad, who knows at least who are civilized, they will never resign. Because once you join Nigeria, your mentality changes immediately. Everything you know, everything you learn from abroad will disappear. That is how Nigeria is. You must be an extraordinary person for you to go abroad and study and come back and join Nigeria and not becoming like them. You must be an extraordinary person. And so, the only solution to this whole thing is Biafra. And that is why people like us will do everything to make sure that we fight for this Biafra referendum, we fight for this Biafra freedom, and it will be coming, and it is coming. And if you don't want to listen to us, the event, the condition that Nigeria will subject you to will make you to come to listen to us and agree with us. If you don't want to agree with us, like normally, the condition of Nigeria will compel you to begin to listen to us. By the time they touch you, like this Oji, Theodore Oji or what, the former governor of Abia, I have told them, the former governor of Abia State, his own payment day is coming. He's going to receive his own, because these are the people that when you tell them, everybody that want to be senators, they want to be senators in Nigeria, and their hands are tied with corruption, and by the time they jail him now, other people will follow. It is coming to all of them, and we know that you are corrupt, not that we don't know, but at least it is time now you begin to fight for your people, even though you are corrupt. But because we know that you are corrupt, and there is to some extent we will trust you. So they will come for you, and they will send you to jail. That one is, it is something that is sure. You can't run away from it. Just like the Ojos Okalu is in the jail, you will go to jail, and not only you, other people will follow you, because they are bringing everyone who has made it in Igbo land. All of you will go in, and those of you who are still now parading yourself, it is better you begin to support your people now for disintegration. Yoruba people have started their own agitation. They have started, and like play, you will see Yoruba people meaning the business. And because I know that they have seen the truth, they have seen light, and once they have seen light, there is no going back. And this thing that they have started now, you will be watching as they progress, and they will progress, and they are not going back. So if you like, continue to do one Nigeria. By the time you go to prison, you will stay in prison and will get Biafra. And it will not, that you will kill your political career in Nigeria, you will kill your political career in Biafra. So all I'm telling you people now is support Nigeria disintegration. Remember that Nigeria can never be better. My message today is that Nigeria can never be better. There is nothing you can do Nigeria today for Nigeria to be better. For the fact that you have Fulani, nomadic Fulanis in Nigeria, Nigeria can never be better. And the only thing they do is to use hostility to intimidate people and get power. That is the only thing. They use hostility, they carry AK-47 before they were carrying knife, and they intimidate you with knife. They first of all created this fear in Nigeria system. The fear, what is happening now is long time ago. Something they have planned many years ago. First of all, they created this kind of system that every Fulani will carry dagger. They carry dagger. That is from Usman Danfodio tactics. That every Fulani, every person from Nigeria now, including a small child, in those days, you know that Fulanis carry dagger. Hausa people, they carry dagger. And you, as a normal Nigerian, from southern part of Nigeria, from Yoruba and from Biafra, you cannot carry dagger in Nigeria. If you carry dagger, police will arrest you, you become a criminal. You cannot carry dagger. But Hausas, the Fulanis were carrying dagger. And it becomes a knowledge to everybody that if you want to fight, if you want to physically fight a Fulani man, people will tell you he have a dagger, he's going to stab you. And it becomes knowledge of everybody that Fulani, you can't fight them because they have dagger. And that is, they created that fear, and everybody is afraid of them. So whatever they do to you, you don't fight them because you think they have dagger. Now, they have metamorphosed into something else. They are not carrying dagger anymore. They are carrying AK-47. They are carrying AK-47. They are carrying weapons. They are carrying firearm. So if you go to your farm, no, and they are not carrying even dagger again, they are carrying machete and AK-47. If you go to your farm and see Fulanis, if you ask them to leave your farmland, they will either take the machete and butcher you, or they will take the AK-47 and start shooting you. It has become norms. And they use this hostility, they use this violence to get ground. It did not start today. So now people are, you think that it is just something that they are now some people call them privileged terrorists. That is what they are. So now the southeastern governors, the Biafran governors, they have been having meetings. You know, I have been shouting. I was telling you people that they are coming up with security outfit, and you see it happening. I told you people that the governors of Biafra land are coming up with their own security outfit. Is it not happening? I don't want to talk much on it. But let us see how far they will go. And of course, the way it is being handled, I am not happy with. I don't think anybody is happy with the governors now. I am calling these governors of the Biafra land to sit up. I am calling Umahi of Ebonyi State to sit up with this security outfit. It is not something you play politics with. You don't have to be looking at when they will give you green light from Aso Rock. This security outfit has nothing to do with Aso Rock people. That is, if you think that you can get approval from Aso Rock, or you are waiting when Aso Rock give you approval, then there is no point having this security meeting from Biafra land, because it is dead on arrival. You must have this security meeting just like the Yorubas did their own, irrespective of what the presidency say. You have to make sure that this is the security outfit that will protect people in Biafra land, and make sure that they are armed. You must let them handle firearm. If you cannot know how to do it, learn from the Yoruba people. The Attorney General of this southwest state have come to legalize to carry firearm. So if they cannot carry firearm, there is no point setting up security outfit, because it is just useless. It is dead on arrival. So the security outfit you are setting up in Biafra land must be allowed to carry firearm, because you are not going to fight people with cutlass. The Fulanis have not AK-47, they have machine guns. They have a better firearm than AK-47. So if you must endanger the life of these people, and you want to employ them to be security personnel, the indigenous security personnel in Biafra land, you must make sure that they carry firearm. And I have asked Umahi of Ebonyi State this question before, that the neighborhood watch you have in Ebonyi State, you should upgrade them at least first. I was watching a video shared by Nnamdi Kanu the other day that Ebonyi State was raised. Ebonyi State was raised by Fulani. That some part of the village, some village in Ebonyi State that was raised by Fulani. And I am calling on Umahi to investigate on that video. If that video is real, if that Fulani has attacked Ebonyi State, it is something that we cannot take very likely. Ebonyi State governor must sit up and make sure he protect the life and properties of people in Ebonyi State. That Fulani can no longer be allowed to kill anybody in Biafra land. And as he is setting up this security outfit, he should first of all empower the neighborhood watch with weapons, with firearms, to protect the life and properties of Ebonyi people before this security outfit, because now they are playing politics, and we don't like this politics they are playing. They must come out and be bold to set up this security outfit and protect the life and properties of Ebonyi people and of Biafra people. But they should remember that IPOB members must be involved in this security outfits they are setting up. Mossad members must be involved. All Biafra agitation, BZM, all of them must be involved in this security outfits. Otherwise, it is dead on arrival. Because the people that will fight for Biafra is these agitators. You as a governor, you may have your own people, you may have all these talks, but talks remain political talks. You must make sure that you carry these agitators along on this security matter, because they are the people who will give their life to protect Biafra land. This is my appeal to the governors of Biafra land, that you must carry agitators along in this security outfit. Otherwise, you will not achieve the aim. And the aim of this is to protect. If you don't want to be worse than the Nigeria police, if you don't want to be worse than Nigeria military, you must make sure that the agitators, you swallow your pride and make consultation to make sure that you include all the agitating group. For this Biafra agitators must be part of this security outfit. Swallow your pride. This is not the time of politics. This is not the time for pride. It is time for real business, for protection of our life and properties of people in Biafra land. Thank you very much for all of you. Share this video and let everybody watch it. Thank you very much.